The hospital waiting room smells like disinfectant and fear. Ryan Carter sits with his head in his hands. His daughter Emma, 8 years old, lies beyond those double doors. Appendicitis, emergency surgery. He's been here for 6 hours. A woman walks in, designer coat, perfect hair, heels that click like judgment on linoleum. She stops when she sees him. Her face goes pale. Ryan, he looks up, takes him for a moment, then recognition hits like cold water. Sophia Morgan, CEO of Morgan Digital, $300 million empire. They'd met at a tech conference 8 months ago, one night. 2 people trying to forget their loneliness. He'd told her about his late wife. She'd told him about her empty penthouse. Then they'd gone their separate ways. She'd never called. Neither had he. Now she stands in this hospital waiting room staring at him like she's seen a ghost. "What are you doing here?" Her voice is sharp, controlled. "My daughter, surgery." His voice cracks. He's exhausted. Board meeting, hospital donated wing, dedication ceremony. She glances at the surgical ward doors. Is she okay? I don't know yet. Sophia sits, not next to him, 3 chairs away. Professional distance, but her hands shake slightly as she sets down her purse. They sit in silence. 5 minutes. 10. The clock on the wall ticks too loud. Then a doctor emerges. Older man, kind eyes, surgical mask pulled down. "Mr. Carter?" Ryan stands so fast he nearly falls. "Yes, how is she?" "Surgery went perfectly. She's in recovery. You can see her in about 20 minutes. Ryan's knees buckle. He catches himself on the chair. Relief floods through him so hard it hurts. Thank you so much." The doctor smiles, pats his shoulder, disappears back through the doors. Ryan sits, puts his face in his hands. His shoulders shake. He's not crying, not quite, just breathing, just grateful. Sophia watches him. Something shifts in her expression. She sees it, the raw love, the terror, the relief, everything she's been missing in her cold, controlled world. She makes a decision, a terrible decision. "Ryan," he looks up, wipes his eyes. "Yeah? I need to tell you something. If you're enjoying this story so far, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Drop a comment telling me where in the world you're watching from. I love hearing from you." Her heart pounds. This is insane, but she needs to know, needs to see what kind of man he really is, because in 8 months she hasn't stopped thinking about him, about his calloused hands, his quiet sadness, the way he'd held her like she was something precious, not just another transaction. She needs to know if that was real. So she lies. "I'm pregnant and it's yours." The words hang in the air, heavy, impossible. Ryan stares at her. His face goes through stages, shock, confusion, then something else. He does math in his head. 8 months. She'd be showing. He looks at her flat stomach, her designer coat buttoned tight. "How far along?" 6 weeks. His jaw tightens. "You waited 6 weeks to tell me." "I didn't know how to find you. I didn't have your number. You never gave it to me." "That's true. They'd been careful that night. Anonymous, safe." Ryan stands, paces, runs his hand through his hair. His work shirt is wrinkled, oil stain on the sleeve. He looks exactly like what he is. A single dad who fixes computers for a living, barely scraping by, raising a daughter alone. And now this. Sophia watches him, studies him, waiting for the reaction. She's seen men react to pregnancy news before, in movies, in stories her friends tell, anger, denial, accusations, demands for proof. She's ready for all of it. What Ryan does next stops her cold. He sits back down, looks at her. His eyes are tired, sad, but not angry. "Okay." That's all he says. "Okay." Sophia blinks. "Okay, that's it? What do you want me to say?" "I don't know. Most men would." "I'm not most men." He leans back, stares at the ceiling. "If you're pregnant and it's mine, then I'm responsible. Simple as that." You don't want proof? A paternity test? Do you want one? She hesitates. This isn't how this was supposed to go. No, I just thought. You thought I'd accuse you of lying, of trapping me. His voice is flat, exhausted. I don't have the energy for that. My daughter almost died today. If you're telling the truth, then we'll figure it out. If you're lying, he stops, looks at her, really looks at her. Are you lying? Her mouth goes dry. She should say yes. Stop this now. But something in his eyes holds her, something that makes her want to see where this goes. No, she whispers. I'm not lying. The lie tastes bitter. Ryan nods slowly. Then we'll figure it out, together. You're not angry? Angry at what? At you, at myself. He shakes his head. I'm tired, Sophia. I work 60-hour weeks. I raise a daughter alone. Her mother died when she was 2. I don't have room for anger. I just have room for doing what's right. Sophia feels something crack inside her chest. This man, this poor, exhausted, beautiful man, he's everything her world isn't. Real, honest, present, and she just lied. To him. I have money, she says. Her voice sounds hollow. I can support. I don't want your money. Ryan, be reasonable. A baby costs. I know what a baby costs. I've raised one. He meets her eyes. If this baby is mine, I'm involved. Not as a wallet, as a father, that clear. She nods. Can't speak. Good. He stands. I need to see Emma. You should probably go to your board meeting. Ryan. Yeah? She doesn't know what to say. Thank you for not hating me. I'm sorry I'm testing you. I didn't expect you to be this good. Nothing. Never mind. He walks toward the surgical ward doors, stops, turns back. Sophia. Yes? If you need anything, anything at all, you have my number now, right? No, I don't. He pulls out his phone. Ancient model, cracked screen. He types something. Her phone buzzes in her purse. She pulls it out. New message, his number. Now you do. Call me if you need me, day or night. I mean it. Then he's gone, through the doors, to his daughter. Sophia sits alone in the empty waiting room. She stares at her phone, at his number, at the message he sent. If you're scared, that's okay. We'll get through this. You're not alone. Her hands shake. What has she done? Ryan sits beside Emma's hospital bed. She's awake now, groggy from anesthesia, but she smiles when she sees him. Daddy. Hey, baby girl, how you feeling? Sleepy. Did they take the ouchie out? They did. You're all fixed. She reaches for his hand. He takes it. Her fingers are so small, so warm. I was scared, she whispers. Me too, sweetheart, but you're okay now. That's all that matters. Emma yawns. Her eyes drift closed. Love you, Daddy. Love you too, Emma, more than anything. She falls asleep. Ryan stays, holds her hand, watches her breathe. His phone buzzes. He pulls it out carefully. Message from Sophia. Why aren't you angry with me? He thinks for a long moment, types back, because anger doesn't help anything. If this is real, we need to work together. If it's not real, then you must have a reason for saying it. Either way, anger won't solve it. 3 dots appear, disappear, appear again. You're too good for this world, Ryan Carter. He reads it twice, doesn't know how to respond, so he doesn't. Emma stirs. He puts his phone away, focuses on what matters. His daughter, safe, alive. Everything else can wait. 3 days later, Ryan's apartment is small, 1 bedroom. Emma gets the bedroom. He sleeps on a pull-out couch in the living room. The place is clean but worn. Second-hand furniture, walls that need paint. But there are photos everywhere. Emma at the zoo, Emma on her first day of school, Emma laughing in the park, a home built on love, not money. Ryan makes breakfast, eggs and toast. Emma sits at the kitchen table, recovered now, back to her bright self. Daddy, can I have juice? Sure, baby. He pours orange juice, sets it in front of her. She drinks it like it's the best thing in the world. His phone rings. Unknown number. He almost doesn't answer. Then something makes him pick up. Hello? Ryan, it's Sophia. Hey, everything okay? Silence. Then, can we meet? I need to talk to you. His stomach tightens. About the baby. About everything. Emma looks up, curious. He mouths work call. She nods, goes back to her eggs. When? Today, if you can. I'll come to you. Just tell me where. He gives her the address. She doesn't comment on the neighborhood, doesn't ask questions. I'll be there in an hour. She hangs up. Ryan stares at his phone. Emma watches him. Who was that, Daddy? A friend. You looked worried. He forces a smile. Just adult stuff. Nothing for you to worry about. But he is worried, because Sophia Morgan doesn't do house calls. She doesn't come to neighborhoods like this. Something's changed. Something big. He just doesn't know what. Exactly 1 hour later, there's a knock at the door. Ryan opens it. Sophia stands there. No designer coat today, just jeans, a simple sweater, hair down, no makeup. She looks younger, vulnerable, real. Hi. Come in. She steps inside, looks around, takes in the small space, the worn furniture, the photos on every surface. Her eyes linger on a picture of Emma and Ryan at the beach, both of them soaking wet, laughing. Your daughter is beautiful. Thank you. Emma peeks around the corner, eyes wide. Daddy, who's that? Emma, this is Sophia. Sophia, my daughter Emma. Sophia kneels down, eye level with the girl. Hi, Emma. It's nice to meet you. Emma studies her. Kids have a radar for truth, for authenticity. Finally, she smiles. You're pretty. Sophia's breath catches. Thank you. So are you. Do you want to see my room? Daddy painted it purple. Emma, not right now, Ryan says gently. Sophia and I need to talk. Grown-up stuff. Emma pouts but obeys. She disappears into her room. Ryan gestures to the couch. Sit. Coffee? Please. He makes coffee. Hands that know how to fix things, how to build things, how to care for things. Sophia watches him, sees the grace in simple movements. He hands her a mug, sits across from her in the single chair. The distance feels intentional, safe. So, he says quietly, what did you need to talk about? Sophia holds the coffee, warmth in her hands. She's planned this speech, rehearsed it 100 times, but now in this small apartment with pictures of his daughter everywhere, with the smell of breakfast still in the air, all her words evaporate. She sets down the coffee. I lied. Ryan goes still. About the pregnancy. I'm not pregnant. There is no baby. The silence that follows is crushing. Ryan doesn't move, doesn't speak, just stares at her. Finally, why? I wanted to test you. Test me for what? To see what kind of man you are. To see if you'd run, or get angry, or accuse me of trapping you. Her voice cracks. I needed to know if that night meant anything, if you were real. Ryan stands, walks to the window, looks out at the street, cars passing, normal life. His hands are shaking. You lied to me about having my child. To test me. Yes. For 3 days, I thought I was going to be a father again. I thought about how to tell Emma, how to make it work financially, how to be present for both kids. I lost sleep. I worried. I planned. He turns. His eyes are wet. And it was all a lie. Ryan, Get out. The words are quiet, deadly. Sophia stands. Please, let me explain. There's nothing to explain. You used me. You played with my life, with my emotions, because you're bored and rich and you think people are experiments. His voice is shaking now. I thought you were better than that. I am better than that. I mean, I want to be, but you're not. You're exactly what I should have expected. Someone who treats people like things to be tested. He walks to the door, opens it. Leave. Ryan, now, please. Sophia walks to the door, stops in front of him, wants to touch him, can't. I'm sorry. No, you're not. You got exactly what you wanted. You tested me. I passed. Congratulations. His voice is cold now, empty. You can go back to your penthouse knowing that somewhere out there is a poor, stupid man who would have done the right thing. Feel good about that. She steps into the hallway. He starts to close the door. Ryan, wait. The door closes. Lock clicks. Sophia stands in the empty hallway. Her chest feels hollow. Her eyes burn. From inside, she hears Emma's voice. Daddy, why did the pretty lady leave? Ryan's voice, muffled. She had to go, baby. Come on, let's read a book. Sophia walks down the stairs. Each step feels heavier than the last. She gets to her car, sits in the driver's seat, stares at nothing. Then she cries, really cries. For the first time in years, Sophia Morgan breaks because she just destroyed the only real thing she'd found in a decade of searching. And for what? A test. A cruel, stupid test. She pulls out her phone, opens a message to Ryan, types, I know you hate me. You should. I hate myself. But please know this. Your reaction that night in the hospital, the way you said okay without anger, without accusation, that changed something in me. I spent my whole life thinking people were transactions. You proved me wrong. I'm sorry I hurt you. You deserve better. Emma deserves better. I'll never contact you again. She sends it, puts her phone away, drives home, to her empty penthouse, to her empty life. Ryan doesn't read the message until that night. Emma is asleep. He sits on his pull-out couch, phone in hand. He reads Sophia's words 3 times. Part of him wants to delete it, block her number, pretend she never existed. But another part, the part that saw her crying in the hospital waiting room 8 months ago, the part that held her when she whispered about how lonely success felt, that part hurts for her, because he understands something Sophia doesn't yet. Hurt people, and Sophia Morgan is drowning in hurt. He types a response, deletes it, types again, finally settles on, I don't hate you. I'm disappointed, but I don't hate you. People make mistakes, even terrible ones. The question is what you do after. He doesn't send it, not yet. He needs to think, because despite everything, the lie, the manipulation, the cruel test, he saw something real in her eyes when she said sorry, regret, genuine, soul-deep regret. And Ryan Carter has made too many mistakes in his own life to condemn someone for theirs. He sets down his phone. Tomorrow he'll decide. Tonight he just needs to sleep and try to forget the way her voice cracked when she said, I'm sorry. 2 weeks pass. Ryan doesn't send the message. He deletes it, then rewrites it, then deletes it again. Emma notices. Kids always notice. Daddy, you're sad. I'm fine, baby. You make that face when you miss Mommy. Ryan stops washing dishes, turns. Emma sits at the kitchen table, coloring, but her eyes are too knowing. Too old for 8. He sits beside her. I'm not sad about Mommy. Well, I am, always, but that's not what this is. Then what is it? How do you explain adult mistakes to a child? How do you explain testing and lies and the desperate need people have to protect their hearts? Sometimes grown-ups make mistakes, and sometimes other grown-ups have to decide if they forgive them. Emma considers this, colors a flower bright purple. Did someone hurt you? Sort of. Did they mean to? Ryan thinks about Sophia's face when she said sorry, the way her voice cracked, the genuine horror in her eyes. No, I don't think they meant to. Emma nods, wise beyond her years. Then you should forgive them. That's what Mommy would say. Ryan's throat tightens. Your mom was better at forgiveness than I am. But you're trying. That counts. He pulls her into a hug. This small human. This perfect, compassionate soul. How did he get so lucky? When did you get so smart? I've always been smart, Daddy. You just forget sometimes. He laughs. Really laughs. First time in 2 weeks. That night, After Emma is asleep, he finds the message, the one he never sent. He reads it again. I don't hate you. I'm disappointed, but I don't hate you. People make mistakes, even terrible ones. The question is what you do after. His finger hovers over send. Then he adds one more line. If you want to prove you're better than that test, show me. Not with words, with action. He sends it before he can change his mind. 3 minutes later, his phone rings. Sophia's voice is small, careful. What kind of action? Sophia hasn't slept well in 2 weeks. Her penthouse feels bigger, emptier. The view of the city she once loved now just reminds her of distance, how far she is from everything real. Her assistant notices. Miss Morgan, are you feeling all right? You seem distracted. I'm fine, Marcus. But she's not fine. She keeps seeing Ryan's face when he said, get out. The quiet devastation, the way he'd planned for a child that didn't exist. She'd done that to him. And why? To test him. To see if he measured up to some standard she'd invented. To protect herself from being hurt. Instead, she'd become exactly what she hated. Someone who used people, who treated them as experiments. Her father would be ashamed. The thought stops her cold. Her father, dead 10 years now, heart attack at 52, worked himself to death building Morgan Digital, left it all to her with one piece of advice. Money is a tool, Sophia, not a measure of worth. Remember that. She'd forgotten. When Ryan's message comes through, she reads it 17 times. If you want to prove you're better than that test, show me. Not with words, with action. Her hands shake as she calls him. What kind of action? She asks when he answers. Silence. Then, I don't know yet, but words are cheap. You proved that. If you're really sorry, if you really want to be better, you'll figure it out. Ryan, I'm not giving you instructions, Sophia. That's the whole point. Real change comes from inside, not from following a script. She closes her eyes. You're right. I know. More silence. Uncomfortable. Heavy. Finally, Sophia asks, how's Emma? She's good. Fully recovered. Back to running circles around me. A small smile touches Sophia's lips. She seems like a great kid. She is. Best thing I ever did. Your wife would be proud. Ryan's voice softens. Pained. Yeah, she would. Sophia shouldn't ask. She knows she shouldn't, but she needs to understand him, to know why he's so good when her world is full of people who aren't. What was she like, your wife? Ryan doesn't answer right away, then quietly. Sarah, her name was Sarah. She was a teacher, elementary school. She loved kids, wanted a house full of them. He pauses. We got Emma, then Sarah got sick, ovarian cancer, stage 4. She died when Emma was 2. I'm so sorry. She made me promise something before she died. His voice cracks slightly. She made me promise I'd never let Emma grow up thinking love was scarce, that I'd show her the world was good, even when it wasn't. Sophia's eyes burn. That's why you didn't get angry at the hospital. Partly, but also because anger doesn't fix anything. Sarah taught me that. She never got angry at the cancer, at the unfairness. She just focused on love, on the time we had. He clears his throat. I try to live like that, for her, for Emma. You're a good man, Ryan Carter. I'm just a man trying not to break a promise. They sit in silence. Phone lines connecting 2 worlds. One built on wealth, one built on love. Sophia? Yes? Figure out your action, then call me. He hangs up. Sophia sits in her enormous penthouse, alone. But for the first time in 2 weeks, she feels something other than guilt. Hope, small, fragile, but real. She pulls out her laptop, starts researching. If Ryan wants action, she'll give him action, just not the kind he expects. 3 days later, Ryan gets a call from Emma's school. Principal Davis, stern. Woman? No nonsense. She never calls with good news. Mr. Carter, we need to discuss Emma's tuition. Ryan's stomach drops. He knew this was coming. The payment was due 2 weeks ago. He'd been short, asked for an extension. They'd granted 1 week. That week ended yesterday. I know it's late. I have half of it. The rest will come next Friday when I get paid from Mr. Carter. The tuition has been paid in full for the entire year. Ryan stops walking. He's on his lunch break, sandwich in hand, standing on a sidewalk. People pass him. He stands frozen. What? The tuition was paid this morning. Anonymous donor. They also established a scholarship fund for other students in similar situations. Rather generous, actually. His mind races. Who? They requested anonymity, but they left a note for you. What does it say? Principal Davis reads, "Actions speak louder than words. Emma deserves the best education possible. This is step 1. Ryan's chest tightens. He knows who it is. Of course he knows. Mr. Carter, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. Thank you. The board would like to thank the donor personally. If you have any way to contact them, I'll pass along the message." He hangs up, stares at his phone. Then he calls Sophia. She answers immediately. Hello? What did you do? I paid for your daughter's education. Sophia, you said action, not words. Emma's school had financial records available to board members. I sit on the board. I saw you were struggling, so I fixed it. Ryan's jaw clenches. I don't need charity. It's not charity. It's an investment in a child who deserves every opportunity. Your pride doesn't change that. My pride? His voice rises. People on the street glance over. He lowers it. This isn't pride. This is about maintaining my dignity. I take care of my daughter. I don't need rescuing. I know you don't, but accepting help isn't weakness, Ryan. It's smart. Help I asked for, sure. Help forced on me, that's not help, that's control. Silence. Then Sophia's voice, quieter. You're right, I'm sorry. I thought I was helping. She stops. I thought wrong. Again. Ryan takes a breath, tries to calm down. He's standing outside a coffee shop. Goes inside, orders coffee he can't really afford. Needs something to do with his hands. Sophia, I appreciate what you tried to do, but you can't just throw money at problems and call it solved. Then what do you want me to do? I don't know, something that doesn't make me feel like a charity case. You're not a charity case. Then stop treating me like one. More silence. Then, can I ask you something? What? If Sarah was still alive and someone offered to help with Emma's education, would you take it? The question hits him sideways. He sits at a small table, coffee steaming in front of him. Thinks about Sarah, about what she'd say. Pride feeds the ego, Ryan, but humility feeds the soul. If someone wants to help our daughter, let them. That's love, not weakness. He closes his eyes. She'd tell me to say thank you. Then say it. But she'd also tell me to make sure the help was genuine, not transactional, not a test. It's not a test, Ryan, I promise. How do I know that? Because I'm trying to fix what I broke, not buy my way out of guilt. There's a difference. Ryan sips his coffee, burns his tongue, doesn't care. Keep the scholarship fund. That helps other kids. But the tuition for Emma, let me pay you back. Monthly, whatever I can afford. Ryan, that's the deal. Take it or I find a way to return the money. Sophia sighs, but there's something warm in it, almost a laugh. You're stubborn. I'm consistent. Fine. Monthly payments, whatever you can afford, even if it's $5. It'll be more than $5. I know, but I'm saying it doesn't matter. The amount isn't the point. Then what is? Your daughter getting what she deserves. That's the point. Ryan nods even though she can't see him. Okay, thank you. For the scholarship fund. For thinking of other kids. You're welcome. He's about to hang up. Then, Sophia. Yes? This is a good start. He hears her breath catch. Yeah? Yeah, keep going. If you're hooked on this story, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Your support means everything and helps me bring you more emotional stories like this one. Over the next month, things change. Small things, subtle things. Emma's school gets new art supplies. Anonymous donation. The children's hospital where Emma had surgery receives funding for a new family waiting area. Comfortable chairs, coffee machine, books and toys for siblings. The plaque reads, "In honor of every parent who waits in fear." Ryan's apartment building, old and crumbling, suddenly has repairs done. Leaky roof fixed, broken elevator working, heat that actually heats. The landlord says a private investor bought the building, plans to renovate but keep rents low. Ryan knows who it is, but Sophia never calls to take credit, never asks for recognition. The money just appears where it's needed, quiet, consistent, real. Emma notices. "Daddy, someone's fixing everything." "Yeah, baby, someone is. Is it the pretty lady from before?" Ryan looks at his daughter. Too smart, always too smart. "Maybe. I liked her. She seemed sad." "Why do you think that?" Emma shrugs. Her eyes, they looked like yours did, after Mommy died, like she'd lost something important. Ryan's throat tightens, out of the mouths of babes. "Maybe she did, sweetheart. Then we should help her find it." "How do we do that?" Emma thinks, then smiles. "Invite her to dinner. That's what Mommy always did when people were sad. She fed them." Ryan laughs. "Your mom did love to feed people. So, can we invite her?" Ryan considers. It's been a month. Sophia has kept her distance, kept her promise. Actions, not words. She's shown up in ways that matter, ways that help others, not just him. Maybe Emma's right. Maybe it's time. "Yeah, we can invite her." Emma claps. "Yay, I'll make her a picture." She runs to get her art supplies. Ryan pulls out his phone, texts Sophia. "Emma wants you to come to dinner. Saturday, 6 p.m. Nothing fancy. Just spaghetti and a kid who wants to meet you properly. Your call." 3 dots appear, disappear, appear again. "Finally, I'd love to. Thank you." Ryan stares at the message, then adds, "She knows you're helping. Wanted to say, thank you, so do I. You're doing good things, Sophia." Her response comes fast. "I'm trying to be someone my father would be proud of. Someone you'd be proud of." Ryan doesn't know how to respond to that, so he sends a simple thumbs up, but inside, something shifts. Maybe people can change. Maybe second chances are real. Maybe this woman who tested him with a cruel lie is actually capable of redemption. Time will tell. Saturday arrives. Ryan cleans the apartment. Emma helps. They vacuum, dust, make everything as nice as their small space can be. Emma wears her favorite dress, purple with flowers. She made a picture for Sophia, colored pencils. It shows 3 stick figures holding hands. One tall with yellow hair, one medium with brown hair, one small with black hair. "That's you, me, and Miss Sophia," Emma explains. Ryan's chest aches. "It's beautiful, baby. Do you think she'll like it?" "I think she'll love it." At exactly 6 p.m., there's a knock at the door. Ryan opens it. Sophia stands there. No designer clothes, just jeans and a simple blouse. Hair in a ponytail, minimal makeup. She holds a bouquet of wildflowers, cheap ones from a grocery store, not the expensive kind. She looks nervous, real, human. Hi, come in." She steps inside. Emma runs up immediately. "Miss Sophia, you came." Sophia kneels down. "I wouldn't miss it. Thank you for inviting me." Emma thrusts the picture forward. "I made this for you." Sophia takes it, studies it. Her eyes go glassy. "Emma, this is the most beautiful picture I've ever seen." "Really? Really? Can I keep it?" "Yes, I made it for you." Sophia hugs the picture to her chest, looks up at Ryan. He sees it, the emotion, the gratitude, the desperate wish to belong somewhere. "Thank you," she whispers. Thank Emma. This was her idea. Emma grabs Sophia's hand. Come see my room. Daddy painted it purple. Sophia lets herself be dragged away. Ryan watches them go. Hears Emma chattering about school and friends and her favorite books. Hears Sophia responding, asking questions, genuinely interested. He turns back to the kitchen, stirs the spaghetti sauce, smiles to himself. Maybe this is going to be okay. Dinner is simple. Spaghetti, garlic bread, salad, nothing fancy. But Emma sets the table with care, uses the nice plates, the ones they save for special occasions. They sit together, 3 people around a small table. Emma talks non-stop, about school, about her friends, about the art project she's working on. Sophia listens, really listens, asks follow-up questions, remembers details, treats Emma like a person, not just a kid. Ryan watches, sees Sophia relaxing, smiling, genuine smiles, not the cold, controlled ones from that first night. After dinner, Emma asks if Sophia wants to play a board game. I'd love to. What game? Candyland, Ryan groans. Emma, we've played that 1,000 times. But Miss Sophia hasn't. Sophia grins. I happen to love Candyland. So they play, sit on the living room floor. Emma wins twice. Sophia wins once. Ryan suspects she let Emma win the other times. At 8 p.m., Emma starts yawning. Bedtime, kiddo, Ryan says. But I'm not tired. Yes, you are. Go brush your teeth. Emma pouts but obeys. She hugs Sophia goodnight. Will you come back? Sophia looks at Ryan. He nods slightly. I hope so, Emma, if your dad says it's okay. He will. He likes you. I can tell. Sophia's eyes go wide. Ryan's face flushes red. Emma, bed, now. She giggles, runs off. Silence settles. Ryan and Sophia sit on the couch. Not close, but not distant either. She's wonderful, Sophia says quietly. She is. She's the best part of me. I can see Sarah in her, the kindness. Ryan nods. Yeah, Emma got all of Sarah's good qualities and apparently none of my ability to keep quiet. Sophia laughs. Soft. Real. She's right, you know. About what? You do like me, at least a little, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Ryan considers this. I didn't like what you did, but I like who you're trying to become. That's fair. She picks at a thread on the couch. Thank you for giving me this chance. I know I didn't deserve it. Maybe not, but Emma thought you did. And she's smarter than me. She's special. You're raising her right. I'm trying. Some days are harder than others. Sophia turns to face him. Can I ask you something, and will you answer honestly? Depends on the question. Why did you really let me come tonight after what I did? Ryan thinks, looks at the picture Emma made, still sitting on the coffee table, 3 stick figures holding hands. Because holding on to anger takes energy I don't have. And because my daughter saw something in you that I was too hurt to see. She saw someone who needed kindness, who needed a second chance. He meets Sophia's eyes. And she was right. You do need that. So do I. So does everyone. Sophia's eyes fill with tears. I don't deserve you, either of you. Probably not. But life isn't about deserving. It's about choosing. Choosing to be better. Choosing to show up. Choosing to try. He pauses. You're trying. That matters. A tear escapes. Sophia wipes it quickly. I've spent my whole life building walls, being strong, not needing anyone, and then I met you and everything I thought I knew just crumbled. That's scary, terrifying, but, she smiles through the tears, but maybe it's worth it. Maybe being vulnerable is stronger than being invincible. Sarah used to say that. She said vulnerability was the bravest thing a person could do. She sounds like she was amazing. She was, and she'd tell me to forgive you, to give you a real chance, not just a dinner, a real friendship. Sophia's breath catches. Is that what you're doing? I don't know yet, but I'm trying. They sit in comfortable silence. The TV plays quietly in the background. Emma's nightlight glows from her room. Finally, Sophia stands. I should go, let you rest. Ryan walks her to the door. She turns. Ryan? Yeah? Thank you, for tonight, for Emma, for not giving up on me. Thank you for showing up, for real this time. She smiles, reaches out, hesitates, then gently touches his arm, just for a second. Good night, Ryan. Good night, Sophia. She leaves. Ryan closes the door, leans against it. From her room, Emma calls out, Daddy! He walks to her doorway. Yeah, baby. Did Miss Sophia have a good time? I think she did. Good. She needed it. She's lonely. How do you know that? Emma yawns, already half asleep. Because lonely people recognize each other. You taught me that. Ryan's throat closes. He walks to her bed, kisses her forehead. I love you, Emma. Love you too, Daddy. Can Miss Sophia come back? Maybe. We'll see. I hope so. She makes you smile different. Different how? But Emma is already asleep. Ryan stands there, watching his daughter breathe, thinking about Sophia, about the way she looked at Emma, the genuine joy on her face, the tears in her eyes when Emma hugged her. People can change. He believes that now. The question is whether Sophia can change enough, whether the walls she's spent a lifetime building can really come down, and whether Ryan is brave enough to let someone in again. Time will tell. The next morning, Ryan wakes to his phone buzzing. Message from Sophia. But it's not words this time. It's a photo. Emma's picture, framed, hanging on a wall in what looks like Sophia's office. Expensive frame, perfect placement, surrounded by awards and accolades and certificates of achievement. And right in the center, a child's drawing, 3 stick figures holding hands. The caption reads, The most important thing in my office, a reminder of what actually matters. Ryan stares at the photo, then he smiles. She's learning, slowly, but she's learning. He texts back, Emma will be thrilled. Come to dinner next Saturday, 3 dots. Then, I'll bring dessert. Ryan sets down his phone, looks at the ceiling. Sarah's voice echoes in his memory, something she said once, years ago. The best people are the ones who keep trying, even when they fail, even when it's hard. That's real strength, Ryan. Remember that. He remembers, and for the first time since Sophia's lie, he feels something other than hurt. He feels possibility. End of part 2, total word count, 456 words. Ready for part 3, the crisis and transformation. This will cover the media discovers Sophia's pregnancy test through a leak, public humiliation and judgment from both their worlds. Emma becomes the unexpected voice of wisdom Ryan must choose. Protect himself or protect Sophia. Sophia faces her board and makes a costly sacrifice. True transformation through crisis resolution and new beginning CTA number 3 at the end. Let me know when you're ready for the final part. 6 weeks after that first dinner, everything falls apart. Ryan is at work when his phone explodes with notifications, texts, calls, emails, all from numbers he doesn't recognize. He ignores them, focuses on the computer he's repairing, broken motherboard, delicate work. Then his boss appears, face grim. Ryan, my office now. His stomach drops. He follows. The office is small, cluttered. His boss, Marcus, sits heavily behind his desk. You want to tell me what's going on? I don't know what you mean. Marcus turns his computer screen, shows Ryan a news article. The headline makes his blood run cold. CEO's cruel test. Sophia Morgan faked pregnancy to test single father's character. Ryan's vision blurs. He reads faster. The article has everything. Details about the hospital, the lie, Ryan's acceptance, Sophia's confession, even quotes from anonymous sources about how Sophia used him as an experiment. His hands shake. Is this true? Marcus asks, quietly. It's complicated. Did this woman lie to you about being pregnant? Yes, but And you're still seeing her. It's not like that. She made a mistake. She's trying to fix it. Marcus leans back, studies Ryan. They've worked together for 3 years. Good relationship, mutual respect. Ryan, I'm gonna be straight with you. Customers are calling, they saw the article. They're saying they don't want a man who consorts with cruel billionaires working on their equipment. Ryan's chest tightens. You're firing me. I'm not firing you, but I need you to take some time off. Let this blow over. Time off? Marcus, I can't afford paid leave, 2 weeks. Then we reassess. It's not a suggestion, it's an order. Ryan nods, can't speak, leaves the office, grabs his toolbox, walks out to his car, sits in the driver's seat, stares at nothing. His phone rings. Sophia. He answers. Ryan, I'm so sorry. I don't know how this leaked. I never told anyone, I swear. It doesn't matter how it leaked. It's out there now. I'm handling it. My lawyers are... Your lawyers can't fix this, Sophia. I just got put on leave from my job. Silence. Then her voice breaking. What? Customers don't want me working for them because I'm associated with you. Ryan, I'll fix this. I'll pay you for the time off. Stop. His voice is cold, tired. Stop trying to fix everything with money. This isn't about money. This is about my reputation, my ability to support my daughter. You can't buy that back. Then what do I do? I don't know, Sophia. I really don't know. He hangs up, drives to Emma's school. He's early for pickup, sits in the parking lot. Other parents arrive. Some glance at him, whisper, a few point. They've seen the article. Emma comes running out, all smiles, climbs into the car. Hi, Daddy. Guess what? I got a gold star in spelling. He forces a smile. That's great, baby. Can we get ice cream to celebrate? Sure, yeah, ice cream sounds good. They drive to the small ice cream shop they always go to. The owner, Mrs. Chen, has known them for years. She always gives Emma extra sprinkles, but when they walk in, Mrs. Chen's face changes, cold, distant. What can I get you? Chocolate cone with sprinkles for Emma, and vanilla for me. Mrs. Chen makes the cones, hands them over. No smile, no extra sprinkles. Emma notices. Mrs. Chen, you forgot my extra sprinkles. Sorry, can't today. Ryan pays. They leave. Emma is quiet. Why was Mrs. Chen mean? Ryan's throat aches. She wasn't mean, baby, just busy. No, she was different. She looked at you funny. Kids notice everything. They sit on a bench, outside, eat their ice cream. Emma swings her legs. Daddy, did something bad happen? Why do you ask? Because you look sad, and people are looking at us weird. Ryan considers lying, protecting her. But Sarah had always said, tell her the truth. Kids can handle more than we think. Remember Miss Sophia? Yeah, I like her. Well, she did something a while ago, something that hurt people, and now everyone knows about it, and some people are mad at me because I'm friends with her. Emma thinks about this, licks her ice cream. What did she do? She lied about something important, to test me. Did she say sorry? Yes, and she's been trying to make it right. Then why are people mad? Because sometimes people don't care about someone trying to be better. They just want to punish them for being bad. Emma frowns. That's not fair. No, baby, it's not. Are you going to stop being friends with her? Ryan looks at his daughter, 8 years old, already wiser than most adults. I don't know yet. Mommy always said everyone deserves a second chance, even when it's hard. Your mom was a very forgiving person. So are you, Daddy. That's why I love you. Ryan pulls her into a hug. Right there on the bench, ice cream dripping, people staring. I love you too, Emma, more than anything. That evening, after Emma is asleep, Ryan opens his laptop. The article has gone viral, thousands of comments, most of them brutal. Typical rich person, thinks people are toys, this is disgusting. She should lose her company. Feel bad for that dad, being manipulated like that. Why is he still talking to her? He's an idiot. Some defend Sophia. Everyone makes mistakes. She's clearly trying to fix it. At least she apologized. Most people don't even do that, but the defenders are drowned out by the angry mob. Ryan closes the laptop. Can't read anymore. His phone buzzes. Text from Sophia. I'm holding a press conference tomorrow. I'm going to tell the truth, all of it. I won't hide anymore. He stares at the message. Types back. You don't have to do that. Her response is immediate. Yes, I do. You're suffering because of my mistake. That ends now. Sophia, a press conference will make it worse. For me, maybe. But not for you. I'll make it clear you did nothing wrong, that you were a victim of my cruelty. I'll take full responsibility. And what about your company, your reputation? They were built on my father's values. If I destroy them to protect those values, he'd understand. Ryan reads the message 3 times. She's willing to sacrifice everything, her empire, her legacy, to protect him. That's not fixing with money, that's real sacrifice. He calls her. She answers immediately. Ryan, don't do the press conference. I have to. No, you don't. This will blow over, it always does. But if you go on TV and make yourself a target, they'll destroy you. I can handle it. Can you? Can you really handle losing everything you've built? Because that's what will happen. The mob doesn't forgive Sophia, they consume. Silence. Then, quietly, I deserve it. Maybe, but Emma doesn't deserve to lose you. She's been drawing pictures of you every day. She talks about you constantly. She thinks you're coming to dinner on Saturday. Sophia's breath catches. She does? Yes, and if you throw yourself to the wolves tomorrow, you'll break her heart. Is that what you want? No, but I can't let you suffer for my mistakes. Then suffer with me. Don't run from this. Don't make some grand gesture. Just stay, be present, weather the storm. Together, if you want to. More silence. Then, I want to. Then cancel the press conference and come to dinner on Saturday like we planned. Ryan, people will judge you for being associated with me. Let them. I've been judged before. I'll survive. Why are you doing this? Why are you protecting me? Ryan thinks about Sarah, about forgiveness, about Emma's wisdom, about the way Sophia looked when Emma hugged her. Because my daughter taught me that everyone deserves a second chance, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Sophia cries, really cries. He hears it through the phone. Thank you, she whispers. Don't thank me yet. This isn't over. It's going to get worse before it gets better. I know. Can you handle that? With you? Yes. Then we'll handle it together. They hang up. Ryan sits in the dark living room, wonders if he's making the right choice. Then he remembers Emma's picture, the 3 stick figures holding hands. Sometimes family isn't about blood. It's about choosing to stand together when the world says, run. The next week is brutal. More articles, more comments, more judgment. Ryan's apartment building gets reporters. They camp outside, ask invasive questions, try to photograph Emma. Ryan calls the police. They disperse the reporters, but they come back. Work calls. Customers are still complaining. His leave is extended another week. Still paid, but the message is clear. They want him to disappear until this blows over. Emma's school calls. Other parents have complained. They're worried about the environment their children are in. Principal Davis is apologetic. Mr. Carter, I don't personally have a problem, but the PTA is making noise. They want assurances that this situation won't affect the children. Ryan's jaw clenches. What situation? That I'm friends with someone who made a mistake? I'm just telling you what they're saying. Tell them my daughter is 8 years old and she's done nothing wrong. And if they want to judge her because of who her father knows, they can talk to me directly. Principal Davis sighs. I'll pass that along. The call ends. Ryan wants to punch something, but Emma is in the next room. He can't let her see him lose control. That night, after Emma is asleep, there's a knock at the door. Ryan opens it. Sophia stands there. She looks exhausted, hollow, but she's holding a bag of takeout. "I brought Chinese food and ice cream, the kind with extra sprinkles." Ryan almost laughs. Almost. "You drove all the way here to bring ice cream? Emma deserves her sprinkles. Mrs. Chen was wrong to withhold them." "How did you know about that?" "Emma told me. We've been texting." Ryan blinks. "You've been texting my 8-year-old daughter?" "She gave me her number." "Well, your number. But she answers when I text. We talk about school and art and—" Sophia's voice cracks. "She's been checking on me, making sure I'm okay." Ryan's chest aches. Of course Emma has been checking on Sophia. That's who she is. Sarah's daughter through and through. "Come in." Sophia steps inside, sets the food on the counter. They eat in silence. Not uncomfortable, just tired. Finally, Sophia speaks. "My board met today, and they want me to step down, temporarily, until this blows over. Will you?" I told them no. Ryan looks up. "Sophia, I'm not stepping down because I made a personal mistake. My work performance is excellent. The company is thriving. If they want me gone, they'll have to fire me." "They might. Let them. My father didn't build that company so cowards could run it." There's fire in her voice. Strength, real strength. Not the cold control from before. Something deeper. "What did your board say?" "That I'm being unreasonable, that my personal life is affecting the brand." She laughs, bitter. "I told them the brand is built on integrity, and integrity means owning your mistakes and doing better, not running when things get hard." "What happened then?" 3 board members walked out. 2 stood up and applauded. The rest just stared. "Which 2 applauded?" "The ones my father hired before he died. The ones who actually remember what this company was supposed to be about." Ryan nods slowly. "You're not backing down." "I can't. If I do, everything I've been trying to prove, that I'm better than that test, that I care about more than optics, it all becomes a lie." "You might lose everything." "I already lost what mattered once. When my father died, I spent 10 years building walls, being cold, being someone he wouldn't recognize." She meets Ryan's eyes. "I'm not losing myself again, even if it costs me everything else." Ryan sees it then, the transformation, not surface level, not performative, real change, deep down where it matters. "Your father would be proud." Sophia's eyes fill with tears. "You think so?" "I know so." They sit in silence. Then Emma's door opens. She pads out in her pajamas, sleepy eyes, but she lights up when she sees Sophia. "Miss Sophia, you came." "Hi, Emma. Sorry, did we wake you?" "No, I heard talking." She climbs onto the couch between them. "Are you okay? You look sad." Sophia smiles, broken but real. "I'm okay, just a hard day." Emma hugs her, spontaneous, tight. "My daddy says hard days get better. You just gotta wait." Sophia hugs back, closes her eyes, breathes. "Your daddy is very smart." "I know, that's why I listen to him." Emma yawns. "Are you staying for breakfast?" Ryan starts to say no, but Sophia speaks first. "If your dad says it's okay." Emma looks at Ryan, pleading eyes. How can he say no? "She can stay." Emma cheers, hugs them both, then pads back to bed, leaving Ryan and Sophia alone again. "I can sleep on the couch," Sophia says. "I don't want to impose." "I sleep on the couch. You can have my room." Ryan, "No, this is your home, and you're my guest. Take the room." They argue for 5 minutes. Finally, compromise. They'll both sleep in the living room, Sophia on the couch, Ryan on the floor with blankets. It's awkward, uncomfortable, but also strangely intimate, like a sleepover, like friends. In the dark, Sophia speaks quietly. "Ryan, yeah, Why are you doing this, really? Doing what? Protecting me? Standing by me? You could walk away, make all of this stop. Ryan thinks about Sarah, about the promise he made, about Emma's wisdom, about the kind of man he wants to be. Because walking away is easy, staying is hard, and the things worth having are always hard. Is that what I am? Worth having? You're worth the chance to become who you're meant to be. That's what everyone deserves. Sophia cries quietly, tries to muffle it. Ryan doesn't say anything, just lets her cry. Sometimes that's enough. Eventually, she sleeps. Ryan stays awake, stares at the ceiling, wonders what tomorrow will bring. But for tonight, they're here, together, weathering the storm. That's enough. Morning comes too fast. Emma wakes them both up, bouncing with energy. Breakfast time. Miss Sophia, do you like pancakes? Sophia, disoriented, hair messy, makeup free, looks more human than Ryan has ever seen her. I love pancakes. Daddy makes the best ones with chocolate chips. They crowd into the small kitchen. Ryan makes pancakes. Sophia helps Emma set the table. They work together, easy, natural, like a family. Emma chatters non-stop about school, about her friends, about the art project she's working on. Sophia listens, engaged, present, asks questions, remembered details. Ryan watches them, his daughter, this woman, together. Something settles in his chest, something warm, something that feels a lot like hope. After breakfast, Sophia helps clean up. Emma runs to get dressed for school. Ryan and Sophia stand at the sink, washing dishes side by side. Thank you, Sophia says quietly, for last night, for letting me stay. You're welcome. I meant what I said. I'm not backing down, no matter what the board does. I know, but I also meant something else. She turns to face him. I'm not doing this just to prove I'm better. I'm doing it because being here with you and Emma is the first time I've felt like I belong somewhere in 10 years. Ryan's breath catches. Sophia, I'm not asking for anything. I know this is complicated. I know I don't deserve. Stop saying you don't deserve things. You keep punishing yourself. That's not growth. That's just a different kind of prison. She stares at him. Then what is growth? Growth is accepting that you messed up, making it right, and then forgiving yourself so you can move forward. I don't know how to forgive myself. Neither did I. After Sarah died, I blame myself for not catching it sooner, for not doing more, for not saving her. His voice cracks. Took me years to realize she wouldn't want me stuck in guilt. She'd want me living, really living. Sophia nods, understanding. So what do I do? You keep showing up. You keep choosing to be better. And eventually, the person you're becoming will matter more than the person you were. Emma bursts out of her room, backpack on, ready for school. I'm ready. Let's go. Ryan grabs his keys. Sophia heads for the door. Wait, Emma says. Miss Sophia, can you come to school with us for drop-off? Sophia glances at Ryan. He nods. I'd love to. They walk to the car together. 3 people, holding onto something fragile but growing. At the school, parents stare. Some whisper, a few glare. Emma doesn't notice. She hugs Ryan, then hugs Sophia. Bye, Daddy. Bye, Miss Sophia. See you later. She runs off, happy, unbothered by the judgment around her. Ryan and Sophia stand there, aware of the eyes on them. They hate me, Sophia whispers. They don't know you. Should I leave? I'm making it worse for you. Ryan looks at the parents watching, then back at Sophia, makes a choice. He takes her hand, just holds it. Simple, public, deliberate. Let them look. Sophia's eyes go wide. Ryan, I'm tired of hiding, tired of being ashamed of something that isn't wrong. You made a mistake. You're fixing it. That's all that matters. Around them, the whispers grow louder. Cameras come out. Someone's recording. Ryan doesn't care. He squeezes Sophia's hand. Come on, Let's go get coffee. They walk to his car, hand in hand, while the world watches, and something shifts, just slightly, because standing together in the face of judgment, that's its own kind of revolution. The photo goes viral within hours. Ryan Carter, poor single father, holding hands with Sophia Morgan, billionaire CEO, at his daughter's school, in front of everyone. The headline, "Standing Together. Single Dad Defends CEO Who Wronged Him." The comments are split. This is either the stupidest or bravest thing I've ever seen. He's braver than me. I'd have walked away. Maybe she really has changed. Maybe people can grow, or maybe he's just desperate for her money. That last comment stings, but Ryan ignores it. He's done caring what strangers think. What matters is Emma, and the life he's building, and the people he chooses to build it with. That evening, Sophia's assistant calls. Emergency board meeting. They're voting on her removal. Sophia goes alone. Ryan offers to come. She refuses. "This is my fight. I need to do it myself." She comes back 3 hours later, exhausted but not defeated. "What happened?" Ryan asks. "I kept my position by 1 vote." "That's good. They gave me an ultimatum: cut all personal ties that damage the brand, or they'll call another vote in 3 months. Ryan's stomach drops. "Personal ties meaning me?" "Yes." "What did you say?" Sophia looks him in the eye. No hesitation. "I said if they want me gone in 3 months, they can vote again. But I'm not cutting ties with people I care about to protect a brand built on my father's values. That would destroy those values more than any scandal could." Ryan can't speak, can't breathe. She chose him. Over her company, over her empire, over everything. "Sophia, I know what I'm doing, and I know it might cost me everything, but some things are worth more than a company." She steps closer. "You're worth more than a company. Emma is worth more than a company. This," she gestures between them, "whatever this is, it's worth more than a company." Ryan pulls her into a hug. She collapses against him, finally lets herself be held. Be vulnerable, be human. "Thank you," he whispers. "For what?" "For choosing to be brave." They stand there, in his small apartment, holding each other, while the world burns around them. But they're not alone, they're together, and that makes all the difference. 3 months later, the media has moved on, found new scandals, new targets. The world's attention span is short. Ryan is back at work, full-time, his customers returned. Turns out most people care more about good work than personal drama. Emma's school settled down. The PTA stopped complaining. Principal Davis apologized. Some parents even reached out, said they were impressed by Ryan's loyalty. Sophia survived the second board vote, barely, but she's still CEO, still fighting, still showing up. And on Saturday evenings, she comes to dinner, every week without fail. Sometimes they eat spaghetti, sometimes they order pizza, sometimes Sophia cooks, and it's terrible, and Emma politely eats it anyway. They play board games, watch movies, talk about life, about work, about Emma's school projects. They've become a family, not by blood, not by convenience, by choice. Tonight, after Emma is asleep, Ryan and Sophia sit on the couch, clothes now, comfortable. "I have something for you," Sophia says. She hands him an envelope. He opens it. Inside is a check made out to him for $1. "What's this?" "Your monthly payment for Emma's tuition. You said whatever you could afford. I'm holding you to it." Ryan laughs, really laughs. $1? You said the amount didn't matter. I did say that. So, $1 every month for the rest of Emma's education. Ryan looks at the check, at this ridiculous, perfect, meaningful gesture. "You're something else, Sophia Morgan. Is that good or bad?" "It's perfect." He sets the check aside, takes her hand. They've been building to this. Slowly, carefully, both scared, both hoping. "Sophia, yes? That test you gave me, in the hospital, I failed it. She frowns. What? No, you didn't. You passed. You were kind and accepting, and I failed because I should have seen through it. Should have asked more questions. Should have protected myself. He squeezes her hand. But I'm glad I failed. Because if I'd been suspicious, if I'd been guarded, I would have missed this. All of this. Sophia's eyes fill with tears. Ryan, I'm not done. That test was cruel. It was wrong. But it also showed me something. It showed me that I still believe people are worth the risk. Even when they hurt me. Even when it's hard. I don't deserve... Stop. You deserve someone who sees you. The real you, not the CEO, not the money, not the mistakes, just you, struggling, trying, growing. And you see that? Every day. She kisses him, soft, tentative, full of hope and fear and gratitude. He kisses back. Gentle, sure, full of second chances and hard-won trust. When they pull apart, Sophia whispers, I love you. I love you too. From Emma's room, a small voice calls out, Finally, I've been waiting forever. They both freeze, then laugh. Emma appears in her doorway, grinning. I knew it. I told you, Daddy. I told you she makes you smile different. Ryan shakes his head. Were you spying? No, just listening. There's a difference. Sophia laughs, opens her arms. Emma runs over, climbs between them on the couch. Does this mean Miss Sophia is staying forever? Ryan looks at Sophia. She looks back, both scared, both certain. If she wants to, Ryan says. Sophia nods. I want to. Emma cheers, hugs them both. We're a family now, a real family. And she's right, they are. Not perfect, not without scars, not without the memory of how they started, but real, honest, built on choice and forgiveness, and the belief that people can change. That evening, Emma insists on taking a picture, the three of them, on the couch, Emma in the middle, Ryan and Sophia on either side. Sophia posts it later, on her social media, public, for everyone to see. The caption reads, Family isn't perfect, it's chosen, it's earned, it's worth fighting for. Thank you to Ryan and Emma for teaching me what really matters. The comments pour in, thousands, mixed, but mostly good. This is beautiful. Everyone deserves a second chance. You can see the love in this picture. That's real. Still don't forgive you, but I respect you for trying. This is what redemption looks like. Sophia reads them, doesn't respond, just closes her phone, looks at Ryan and Emma. Thank you, she says quietly. For what? Ryan asks. For not giving up on me, even when I gave up on myself. Emma hugs her tight. We're family now. Families don't give up. Sophia holds her. This child who taught her more about love than any board meeting ever could. No, she whispers. They don't. 6 months later, a small courthouse. Simple ceremony. Just a few witnesses. Ryan wears his best shirt, still a little faded, but clean, pressed. Sophia wears a simple white dress. No designer label, just something beautiful in hers. Emma stands between them, flower girl, but also something more. The reason they're here. The bridge that connected two broken people. The judge speaks. Do you, Ryan Carter, take Sophia Morgan to be your wife? I do. And do you, Sophia Morgan, take Ryan Carter to be your husband? I do. Then by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. They kiss. Emma cheers. The small gathering applauds. After, they take pictures. Emma insists on one more, just like the first one, the three of them together, but this time the caption reads, Some tests break you, some tests make you. Thank you for making me better. I love you both. Forever. The picture goes viral again. But this time, the comments are different. This is the most beautiful love story I've ever seen. From cruel test to true love. That's redemption. That little girl is the real hero here. Everyone deserves a second chance. This proves it. Ryan reads them, shows Sophia. She smiles, tears in her eyes. Do you regret it? He asks. Everything you went through, the judgment, the board battles, all of it? She looks at him, at Emma, at the life they've built. Not for a second. Even the test? The lie? She considers this. The test was wrong, cruel, unforgivable. But it led me here. To you, to Emma, to becoming someone my father would be proud of. She pauses. So no, I don't regret it. I just wish I'd been brave enough to find you without it. You found me eventually, that's what matters. Emma tugs their hands. Come on, they're cutting the cake. They follow her. This child who saved them both, who taught them that families are built on love, not perfection. At the small reception, Ryan's boss makes a toast. To Ryan, best employee I've ever had, and to Sophia, for proving that rich people can have hearts, too. Everyone laughs. Even Sophia. Then Emma stands on a chair. I have something to say. The room goes quiet. My mommy died when I was little. I don't remember her much, but Daddy says she taught him about forgiveness, about giving people chances, about love. Emma looks at Sophia. I think my mommy sent you to us because we needed you, and you needed us. Sophia's face crumples. She pulls Emma into a hug, holds her tight. I think you're right, she whispers. Thank you for letting me be part of your family. You're not part of it, Emma says seriously. You are it. You, me, and Daddy. That's the family. The room erupts in applause. Tissues come out. Eyes water. Ryan watches his daughter and his wife. These two people who changed everything, who taught him that second chances are real, that people can grow, that love is stronger than mistakes. That evening, after the guests leave, the three of them sit in Ryan's apartment, still small, still simple, but full now, full of love. Emma falls asleep on the couch between them, exhausted from the day. Ryan and Sophia sit on either side, holding hands over her small sleeping form. What now? Sophia asks. Now we live, we work, we raise Emma, we figure it out as we go. That's it? That's everything. She smiles, leans her head on his shoulder. I like that plan. They sit in comfortable silence, listening to Emma breathe, feeling the weight of the day, the joy, the promise. Finally, Sophia speaks. Ryan? Yeah? Thank you for passing my test, even though you shouldn't have had to take it. Thank you for failing yours. What do you mean? You tested me to see if I was worth your time, but you failed your own test because you proved that no amount of money or success means anything without real connection, without love, without family. Sophia nods, understanding. We both failed then, and we both won. Emma stirs, mumbles in her sleep. Love you, Mommy, love you, Daddy. Sophia's breath catches, first time Emma has called her that. Mommy. Tears stream down her face, silent, grateful. Ryan squeezes her hand. She means it. I know. Sophia wipes her eyes, looks at this small apartment, this simple life, this perfect family. I have everything now. So do I. They sit together, three people who found each other through pain and mistakes and the desperate hope that people can change. And they did change, all three of them, into something better, into something real, into a family. Epilogue 1 year later, Sophia's company launches a new initiative, the Carter Foundation, named after Ryan and Emma, focused on supporting single parents, providing childcare assistance, job training, educational scholarships, real help, not charity, partnership. The foundation helps thousands of families. Ryan works with them, part-time, identifying needs, making sure the help reaches the people who need it most. Emma thrives, straight A's, friends, happiness, two parents who love her more than life. And every Saturday, without fail, they have family dinner, sometimes at the apartment, sometimes at Sophia's penthouse, doesn't matter where. What matters is they're together. The world moves on. New scandals, new dramas, Nobody remembers the pregnancy test, the cruel lie, the judgment. They just remember the love story, the redemption, the proof that people can change. And on quiet nights, when Emma is asleep and the city glows outside their window, Ryan and Sophia sit together. "Do you ever think about that night?" Sophia asks. "The hospital, the lie?" "Sometimes." "Do you wish it never happened?" Ryan considers. "I wish you hadn't hurt yourself, hadn't felt like you needed to test people, but I don't wish we never met. I don't wish Emma didn't have you. I don't wish my life wasn't full of love." So I'm grateful, even for the painful parts, because they led us here." Sophia kisses him. Soft. "Sure. I'm grateful too, for your forgiveness, for your patience, for loving me even when I didn't deserve it. You always deserved it. You just didn't believe it yet." They sit in peace. Two people who learned the hardest lesson. That love isn't a test, it's a choice. Made every day, in small moments, in forgiveness, in showing up. Emma was right from the beginning. Sometimes the pretty lady just needs someone to see past the sad eyes, to offer dinner, to give a chance. And sometimes the single dad just needs someone to remind him that letting people in isn't weakness. It's the bravest thing a person can do. They found each other in the worst way, but they chose each other in the best way, and that's what makes it real. That's what makes it worth it. That's what makes it love. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you loved this story, check out the other videos on your screen now. I think you'll really enjoy them. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next story.